Can you say roll the open?
What? Say roll the open.
Roll the open.
Now you say it right there.
Roll the open. Oh.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger. Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that. Melissa. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. We are live. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. A great day. Thank you for being here. Please give it up for my sidekick sister, Miss Kendall Mark, everyone.
Hello. We're not actually going to talk about this, are we?
We're an open book. That's what people like about the show. We tell all. Kendall, why don't you tell people what you did about 40 seconds before the main open ran?
Well, Jason, I don't know if you know this, but I really like donuts. And now I really, really like donuts these days.
Yeah.
So I might have had 1, 2, or 3. I don't know. Take your pick.
How many did you have?
1, 2, or 3.
But which one of those numbers did you have? Was it
What
one?
do you think?
It was. I think the audience and I are going for number 3. That's right. Yeah.
1 hour. And one of those 3 donuts had frosting. And I looked down because I stood up and there might
Where
have
is
been,
that frosting right now?
It might have been in my cleavage.
It's in your cleavage. Ted,
I was saving it for later. I don't know.
Ted, do we just let her go? Do we let her out of the segment just to go clean? I'm not going to say the word, but yeah.
Cleavage.
Yeah. How's it feeling?
I mean, I feel great. I feel like there's probably some down
How
farther in
big
my
was
dress.
that donut?
Well, there were 2, this size donuts.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there was 1 sprinkled donut that I had half of because I can't have 3 donuts. I'll have
So
2
it's
and a half.
really 2.5 donuts.
Well, no, because then I went to Target on my break and I came back and no one had ate the other half of the donuts. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll have it.
Okay. So you attempted. I like how you tried to be generous.
I tried.
You tried. You thought, I'm going to cut this in half and see if any of my coworkers would like to enjoy the second half of this donut. You gave it a good 20 minutes.
Yep.
No one enjoyed that donut, so you thought it was free reign. It was like, yeah, there we go.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, I had one at 7:30, and then I was like, oh, it's the 9 o'clock feeding before the Jason Show meeting. I guess I need another one.
Yeah.
And somewhere in between there is when the 1.5 happened. And
when we have our 9 a.m. meeting, which we show you on our Facebook page, and we joke that we've turned it. We don't call it the Jason Show pre-show meeting.
No.
We now call it the 9:05 feeding.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Starving.
That's what. It's snack time for Kendall.
It's my lunchtime.
It is your lunchtime. Hey, let's welcome Stacy and her twin daughters Ashley and Jamie. Oh, one. Okay, well, which one are you?
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. There we go. Okay. First of all, hi, Stacy. I love you. Let's come back to me for just a second. Leo, take care. I'm a moron because let me just tell you what just happened. In the teleprompter, you saw it.
I
In
did.
the teleprompter, it said twin daughters Ashley and Jamie. But if I would have taken just 2 seconds to look down, I would have seen there was only 2 seats there, but I did not. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I see they provided you a little water there.
I'm good. Yes,
Okay.
Thank you.
If you need anything else, Aaron will be coming through with a wet bar a little bit later. So that's right. Yeah. I gotta get. Theodore, can we get that for season 9? A little wet bar for Schwabi. Just write that down for season 9. Thank you. Okay, but we're only going to get that, Aaron, if we can dress you in a vintage flight attendant outfit. Can we do that? Yeah.
Like a
Like Pan Am. We'll get. Oh God, we got to do that one day. Season 9 goals, man.
Yes.
Yeah. This is actually logistically, Theodore. We didn't even think about this. This is the last day of season 8. Really. This is the final. Yeah.
We should have dressed up.
This is a complete surprise to Theodore. Yeah. The television season ends in May. So now we're not going off the air, but I'm saying, but now we move into the summer season, and then season 9 coming up in September. So there we go. Yep. And I know we'll get to the hot dish here, but I will say I know people think we're teasing them, and we kind of are. We do have some stuff coming up for our summer season. We'll tell you very soon. I haven't announced. You'll find out very soon. As soon as
He's having a baby.
so, yeah, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not having a baby. Believe me, no. That shan't be happening.
Nope.
Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. It's a collection of all the hot dish spoons over 8 seasons people have given me. Yeah, so there we go. I know.
Fabulous.
Let's get started. The final trailer. Oh, this dropped yesterday. It's so good. Come back to the TV. The Barbie movie's coming soon. They dropped the full trailer. Look at this.
Hey, Barbie. Can I come to your house tonight?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
You can find me under the lights, diamonds under my eyes.
This is the best day ever. It is the best day ever. So is yesterday, and so is tomorrow, and every day from now till forever. Do you guys ever think about dying?
When my heart breaks,
Some things have been happening that might be related.
when my world shakes.
Cold shower, falling off my roof, and my heels are on the ground.
Oh, that looks good. That looks great, actually. Not good, great. Margot Robbie is Barbie. Ryan, I'm sorry, I'm still watching. I can't even read it. I just want to watch it. Oh, God, Kate McKinnon. So I guess the gist of it is, as you can see right there, Barbie enters our world. She leaves Barbie world, and that's kind of the catalyst for the whole movie. Brilliant.
I love it. I love how the Birkenstocks are the other option.
Yeah.
No, you have to choose this one.
I like brown I like a good Birkenstock, though.
I have some in the other room for when
Yeah,
I
I
can
do
take
too,
these.
actually. Yeah,
See,
we both have our
ready.
Birkenstocks. No, because no, but you guys know this. When I thought about how are they going to do how are they going to do a Barbie movie, I thought, how are they going to do a Barbie movie? Like, what is it going to be? Is it going to be a comedy? Where is it going to be set? Is it going to
tragedy?
Is it going to be you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they seem to crack the story, so to speak. Also dropping yesterday, I thought you guys would like this. Dua Lipa's song for the Barbie soundtrack, and it could be a front runner for one of the songs of summer. Take a listen. It's called "Dance the Night."
'Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I wouldn't out of place.
Yeah. I was actually alive in the 70s and 80s, and that gives me strong Donna Summer vibes, a little Bee Gees in there, just, a little roller. I want to put on my roller skates.
And go.
I do. I actually have a pair of roller skates. Have you roller skated?
You have a pair of roller skates?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? I'm in
No,
shock.
look, I bought them drunk at a party, but yeah, I bought them, yeah, I mean, I did. My friend Jen and I we were at a party with a whole bunch of people, and there was a store there, and we didn't want to, the ones that were rentable, no shade, but they were the ones, because I wear a 13, 14, and the one pair of 14, like the woman brings it out, and she's like, here, and It's all dirty. I'm like, I'm not wearing those. I'm
What
like,
color are they?
what color are they?
Yeah. Oh God.
They're like, I think they're sparkly.
How did I know?
I'm gay! Ted, you didn't know that? What? Ted, yes, I am.
Oh.
Yes, it all makes sense now. Yeah.
It's all clicking. Okay.
Next in the dish, The Little Mermaid could be making a huge splash in theaters this weekend. I reviewed it yesterday for you. The movie is, listen to this. Since that review yesterday, The Little Mermaid has already brought in $10 million in previews alone. Guys, they call previews like when a movie opens the day before at like 7 o'clock. Anyway, that puts it in the top 10 of all-time PG and G-rated movies for sneak previews. The movie is on track to hit $120 million over this holiday weekend. On top of that, listen to this. Ted found this story. Melissa McCarthy and Javier Bardem, who play Ursula and Triton, there's rumors there could be a spin-off movie with those two. Yeah, they've never worked together before until this film, and Javier said it was the first time he saw Ursula. Well, he said the first time he saw Melissa in costume, it gave him chills, and I'm with you. Go look at my review online. I love this movie so much, and I didn't mention Javier yesterday. He's great too, but Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, I'll say it again, worth the $15.
The village.
Oh, she's so good.
I'm excited.
You are gonna go see it, right?
Yeah, I texted my mom and my sisters and said we should go this weekend.
Yeah, go see
Why
it.
not?
Yeah.
You know?
Again, little warning. It's a little long. Want to warn the parents. For babysitter purposes, it's $2.15. So your little ones, or your old ones could get a little squirmy after about 2 hours, but
No freezies.
but it's worth it. It's worth it. Hey, we got a good show. Stay right there. We'll be back right after this. Back after this. Don't forget to get tickets for next week. Go to eventbrite.com. Search the Jason Show. We're back live on Tuesday. We are in Best Ofs on Monday for the Memorial Day weekend. Welcome back. Jason Sudeikis was on the newest episode of Hot Ones this week, out promoting because Ted Lasso is back for season 3. And it was a sauce from his hometown that almost broke him. Look at this.
Speaking of crying,
Yes.
this next sauce is the bomb beyond insanity.
Yeah. Where's this from?
Guess, Kansas City, baby.
That's right. That's how I know.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. That's just a cough. That's not.
A preemptive cough.
Yeah, it's clearing it out. Preparing it. All right, here we go. Let's go, Casey. Kansas City, Kansas, P.S.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the side I'm from, you know, for those that care for the distinction. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, man. And there's 2 more after this.
There's 2 more.
I'm just
after this.
reminding you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Different level altogether.
Let's talk about our feelings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Welcome to hell moment. No. I have zero interest in that at all. And I think I know this about you, but I'm just going to re-ask for you. I'm not a hot. Now, Colin is, my significant other
Likes
is.
his Chernobyl wings.
Yeah, we go to this place called Serums in Anoka, my favorite wing place, and they have different levels of spice, and the hottest one is called China Syndrome. Yeah, he used to get the one below, what's the?
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl. And then Chernobyl started not being enough for him. So now it's the maximum China Syndrome. And as he's eating it, I can watch him. He starts turning, he looks like a maraschino cherry. Like his face just starts turning. Yeah, I don't like that. It's not enjoyable. I want to actually taste the chicken.
Spicy, no nicey.
And then he gets extra.
No.
He pours extra on the wing.
But why? It's gotta come back out.
I know, yeah.
Why?
Believe me, Believe me, hashtag separate bedrooms. Yeah. oh, I'm laughing because it's true. Next to the dish. Yeah, one of the finalists. Oh, just wait, Ted. You're in what, week 3 of marriage? Week 2 of marriage? Yeah. Theodore, call me at year 10. Call me at year 10. Yeah, there we go. Make a note. One of the next in the dish, one of the finalists. You'll like this story. This is so cute. One of the finalists from this season's Survivor. I don't really watch that show, but I did kind of keep an eye on it because of this guy. I love this contestant. This season's Survivor got an epic surprise, one of the contestants, while being interviewed on a podcast this week. So the guy I'm referring to is named Carson Garrett. He's a 20-year-old NASA engineer, and he was a fan favorite the whole season. And on top of that, he's one of the top fans of pop star Sia, who loves Survivor. Look at this surprise.
We'll see what this is.
Oh, I'm excited.
Hello. Cuckoo.
Oh.
Hello. It's Sia.
Oh my
Furler.
gosh. Wait. Before you even start, Sia, I want you to know I am your biggest fan. I'm in your top 0.1% of listeners on Spotify. Oh my gosh. I am freaking out. What I told my sister before I was leaving, I was like, I am so excited because, oh my gosh, I just want to know that Sia is watching me because I adore her so much. Oh my gosh.
Right. Now I'm your top 0.1% of fans because I really loved you. My prize is it's not the big prize, but it is a $15,000 prize, and this year, and it's tax free, so I pay the tax on it, so you don't have to.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? So, if you don't know, if you're not a follower of Survivor, I didn't know this either until today. Sia loves the show, and for many years, she gives her Survivor favorites money every year, like, especially if they don't win. She likes. So Carson right there got $15,000 because he's at like NASA school, and you know that ain't cheap.
No.
You know that ain't cheap.
For real.
And another contestant got $100,000 from Sia.
And
But-
she gave him already like 15 grand too.
Yeah. I want to get Carson on. I love Carson, and I haven't watched Survivor in, I don't know, 40 seasons, but I watched it. The whole final 3 I loved, and this scene, they got a lot of buzz this year. I guess he just, the final 3 were just good people, not like evil. They were just good folks that played the game well.
Which we all just are a little over the whole like villain aspect of
Yeah.
this. I feel like
Overplayed.
everybody's just over it. So
Absolutely.
it's good to be like, oh, you're a sweet person, here's money.
Yeah. By the way, we just found out there are more donuts in the lobby. Someone just delivered more if you want to.
Same. It's almost 11.
10:20.
It's almost lunchtime. I mean,
10:30 feeding coming up, everyone. That's right. Next to the dish, HBO dropped the trailer for its next 4-part docuseries. So this one is called Burden of Proof, and it follows Stephen Pandos, who is on a search to figure out what happened to his 15-year-old sister back in '87. As he investigates, it gets closer and closer and closer and closer to his parents. Look at this.
For the first 22 years of her disappearance, everything I've been told, was a lie.
I thought at first she had run away and that she didn't tell me. And it's like, who is this person?
I think my mother knows what happened.
You wait 2 days to call the police?
My father scared her to keep this a secret.
So you really think I did it?
Yes. They both failed polygraphs. I want to know the truth.
I cannot tell you something I don't know.
The story around Jennifer's disappearance, it doesn't make sense.
It feels like you've convicted me of something that I haven't done.
This must be very emotional for you.
My heart is racing a mile a minute.
Everybody has that case that impacted
Okay, can't wait for that. Theodore was right. Ted in the meeting goes, Jace, this looks like something you would love. Yes, I am my mother's son. I love true crime stuff. So again, it's called Burden of Proof. coming to Max and HBO on June 6th. Just by watching that, can you? This is what I don't understand. If you're those parents, if you're, why the hell are you in this documentary? Why did you agree? Serious? No, I'm not kidding.
No.
Why are you? The mom's like, I feel like you're accusing me of already. There's a camera in your face. Why did you agree to this?
I don't know. Do you remember this case? Because it was in '87, I believe, that she disappeared. Like,
No,
was it
I
national
don't.
news? I think so. It was weird because, of course, I was also like,
Yeah,
curious about it.
absolutely. What did you
He was
find
in
out?
college when she was at home, and the mom and dad said the door was locked to her bedroom, and she wasn't getting ready for school, so they opened the door, and there was a note there that was written in third person, and one written by her that said, like, I'm leaving. Don't call the police. Don't tell anyone. And someone else said, I have your daughter. She needs a break from you. And her purse and her, they were missing. That was it. And then 3 days later, the parents called the police. And that was it. It was a cold case.
It took the parents 3 days.
And in the letter, it threatens that, like, don't call the police. I'll know. But who wouldn't call the police? Of course you're
Are
going to
you
call the
kidding me?
police.
If I go to Disney World without telling my mother, she calls the police.
Right. So the brother was in college and was like, he wasn't there, and he wants to figure out what happened.
Oh, I want this now. Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
But I still get to the question of why did you agree? Why are you in this documentary? Next in the dish, Whoopi Goldberg. One of the hosts of that show. You don't watch at this time slot because you watch us. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Ted. Thank you. I don't care if you DVR that show. Just watch this live. Thank you. Anyway, Whoopi has some thoughts on the downfall of society. So do I. Thank you, audience. You're reading my mind. But Whoopi isn't blaming politics, division, war, famine. She's blaming one show. Look.
But I think, that we as a society love to watch stuff to judge folks.
Yes.
That's what, I've always thought that the beginning of the downfall of society was with, what's the name of that show? I always tell you that.
ABC's American Idol?
Well,
No.
it was not always on ABC.
No.
No, when
was
it
on-
began, it was on another network.
You think the downfall of American side is
Began with, and I'm going to tell you why. Because once we gave people the ability to judge other people, I think we ran amok with it, and it's gone out of control. It began us in a cycle, which we have not. Did you really just do that?
No, what I'm saying is that we've talked about this, that it's gotten better, and you like it now. Remember? Yeah.
You like it. ABC, she likes it, ABC.
Well, no.
I love every Fox show. I'm with Whoopi. Did you see that executive producer, though? He was real scared that Mickey Mouse was going to call him,
Turn on that microphone real fast.
I love Whoop. I love Whoop. Let me just say, I'm not correcting her, but let me just add something to it. I don't mind the critiquing because, Whoopi, I think if you're talking about judging people, didn't it start when people were judging women in like Miss USA pageants and Miss America pageants and pageants? I know you're from that world, but I'm just saying.
Not personally.
Not
but yes,
personally.
I'm related to
well,
this
to
world.
me, you should have won all those crowns. Yes.
Those pageants I didn't do.
Yeah. But judging others didn't start on American Idol for entertainment. And it didn't even start with the pageants. I'm just saying.
Right. And hello, social media. I don't know. What do we not judge
Well,
each
now
other
social
all the
media
time?
is the downfall of humanity. There we go. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Coming up, who doesn't love a mythical creature?
Brett said that you want to hunt that thing?
Want to hunt it down, kill it.
Well, a new series on Prime Video chronicles the search for one you might not have heard of. Searching for the Mythical. We'll talk to the folks at the center of it just ahead. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. So if you've been with us for, well, a couple of years, few years, you heard me talk about my encounter with what, and I'm not going to read what Ted wrote, I'm going to read it factually, with my encounter with a chupacabra here in the Twin Cities. Now, Ted wrote in that intro what I believed was a chupacabra. Whatever, Theodore. Now, a new show investigates what some believe is a mythical creature lurking in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Look.
I have never seen anything that could have possibly done what it did. Boom. I get yanked back. That had to be huge.
It just sits in the back of your mind of what this thing is, and you'd like to see it again. You know, go after it.
If it's become this big, why can't it take people? What else is it taking? How many kids are missing?
Elroy, oh my God, look it. Every single day we put bait out, the bait's gone. We have to see what's on the cameras.
Yeah. My advice would be just to strictly leave this all alone.
We don't want to hurt it. We want to see what this thing really is and how big it is. It's got to be big.
Yeah. You think it's big? Look at the box they are trying to use to catch it. Anyway, Searching for the Mythical premieres today on Prime Video. Joining me are two of the men involved in the series, executive producer and star Peter Lalliere and star Elroy Ballgard, everybody. Pete, Elroy. Okay. I was so excited for this because of, and I'll tell you my story in a minute, but let's focus on you. Pete, let me start with you. How did this begin? Did you see it? Did it bite your ankle? What happened? How did this start?
I live on a horse ranch out in Minnetrista, and I take our horses on walks all the time, and our most steady horse, Tex, I would walk down the road one day, and he spooked, and he didn't want to keep going. It was by a body of water, and on the third day, I went a different time of day in the morning, and he kept spooking. He's the most steady horse, and I stop, and I get my phone out, and I do a video for my wife to show her. It's like, hey, this horse keeps spooking and won't go any further. And then I pan over and I look and I see something coming out of the water. I have no idea what it is, but it was huge. And I just like looked at it, I'm like, okay. And then I happened to be in my clinic working on a patient who just got back from the Himalayas with Bear Grylls, and he'd been looking for Yeti. And I said to him, you know what, you went halfway around the earth to find the Yeti, and look at what I have on this video right here in Minnetrista. And I showed it to him, and he's like, did you show that to anybody? And I said, no. And he goes, don't show that to anybody. Then all of a sudden we have some producers that get a hold of us, and they say, we want you guys to try to figure out what that was. And we're just gonna follow you. We're not gonna make you say anything or do anything. We're just gonna do it. And it was a 3-year process, and we went down the rabbit hole.
Elroy, now how do you fit into all this?
Well, I'm Pete's neighbor, and
best introduction to a guest in 8 seasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
I play the part of Pete's neighbor. No, I'm actually Pete's neighbor. But he came over with his phone and he showed me this picture he had of this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what in the heck is this thing? It looks prehistoric. And he's like, do you want to help look for it? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, and it's on, and we've just been searching ever since. So.
Okay, Pete, can you kind of describe, and obviously you can see it, go watch the show on Prime, but paint a picture for us. What did you see? What did it look like? Was it like the head? Did it look shiny? Was it more of a matte skin? You know, what was it? What did it look like?
It looked like reptilian, and it was about this tall out of the water, and it had its mouth open. And we come to find out by talking to biologists, it was normal behavior for that particular animal to do it. And we found out that there's a 200-year-old legend on Lake Minnetonka of this that's like closely guarded by the Native American population. And we got them involved, and we wanted to know from them what this was and what we should do, and it led to a huge conflict in this whole thing.
And that is the name, that is where the title, it's the Mika, and I pronounced it wrong in the T's, but it's Mikanak?
Yes, Mikanak. Gitche Mikanak, Native American elder Tom, he came and said, this is a legend, it's 200 years old, it's known, and you should just leave it alone and let it be. But unfortunately, a conflict arose, and some people in our group started thinking it was very dangerous and it was going to harm somebody. And you know, friendships were lost in this whole thing. I mean, it really went south in a way. And we just saw it for the first time last night at the world premiere, and we I was stunned.
Stunned why?
Just the way, a lot of what they filmed, I wasn't present for, and I saw some footage I hadn't seen before, and the conflict, man, it was really, we bared our souls, and like I said,
there's fights.
Yeah.
We got to take a break, but on the other side, I want to know. I made a joke right at the beginning that trap that you guys tried to lower. Oh my God, that looks like Optimus Prime. That is a huge box. I want to know about that. Pete and Elroy are sticking around after the break while rivalries developed among the search teams, plus why Pete says he would never go into certain spots of Lake Minnetonka.
Never.
Like never. Holy crap.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Oh my God. The best. Welcome back, everybody. Before the break, I introduced you to a new real-life mystery series on Prime Video from Amazon involving the search for a mythical creature in Lake Minnetonka. If you're watching us from our other stations, that's just west of Minneapolis. Hello, Prince reference. During the series, a rivalry, we alluded to this a little bit ago, a rivalry develops over the creature. Look at this.
We're going to try to capture it, and then we're going to try to put it someplace where nobody will ever find it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! If it's something old like this and big, something that's been around for a long time, if the wrong people get a hold of this here, who knows what they're going to do with it?
I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
So let me see if I understand this. So the rivalry was catching it? Were there competing groups wanting to grab this thing?
There was.
I don't want to give you everything away, but yeah.
You know what? Someone went off the rails and decided he wants to hunt it down and kill it, and we wanted to save it. So we're like, basically, let's save the Mickinock and preserve it. And then it became kind of a race, because he was like, no, it's dangerous. It's going to harm somebody. We should just find it, and it should be dispatched.
Because you said before we went to break, there are parts of Lake Minnetonka that you would never go in. Why? Because of the creature?
Yeah, there's plenty. Minnetonka is beautiful. The cinematography of Lake Minnetonka is stunning, but there is definitely places where we explored and we have footage that I would never jump in the water. I would never. Never.
Okay, let me tell you. I'm going up to I'm going by lake this weekend. I ain't even swimming in that lake. I don't need a sturgeon swimming by me or anything like that. That box I keep talking about, is that a trap? Mm-hmm. That's a trap you guys
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is that? Give me some scale here.
I think it was 4 by 8.
4 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet.
That is how big this thing is. Think about that for just a second. Yeah. So we were talking during the break, and this fascinates me, and one of the reasons we on the show is, and Ted likes to joke about this, but I encountered a chupacabra. I'm sorry, Kendall, is there a problem? I encountered a chupacabra in like 2014, 2015, about 4:30 in the morning. I'm driving to get onto Highway 100 from Minnetonka Boulevard, and as I'm going on the exit, I see this creature. Now look, my mom was a dog groomer, and I've been around every breed of dog imaginable. This dog had like freaking opposable thumbs and audience, and walked with like a gnip-gnop kind of thing. And I look at it, and it comes up to my car. I roll down. I had a little Ford Escape at the time. I rolled down my window, and the creature, little hunchback, came over to me and like looked up at me. and we stared at each other, and then it ran across Minnetonka with a walk I've never seen a dog do. It wasn't a mangy dog. Kendall thinks it was a giant raccoon. It was not that. It was something. So I believe this. I believe this. Yeah.
Sounds like season 2 to me.
Thank you. Leo, take 5 real quick. That's why I told the story. Anyway, I'm just joking. Give it up for Pete and Elroy, everybody. You can scream. Go watch this right now. It's available today, starting today, searching for The Mythical on Prime Video from Amazon. Today is the debut. Thank you guys so much. We'll be right back in a moment. Thank you, Elroy. Thank you. After you guys. Welcome back. So, graduation season is here, and you may be surprised to learn which famous faces have college degrees and which ones don't. That is the inspiration for today's game time. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. This is the easy one today. It's an easy game today. It's called Guess the Grad. So we're going to show you a famous college graduate with part of their face covered, and you have to guess who it is. Playing today, Nicolette to my left and Jane to my right, everybody. Give it up. Okay. You can look at the monitors in front of you. You can look at the monitor right up there. Hands above buzzers. The moment you know who is hidden behind a graphic, you can buzz in. So here we go. Leo, show the first one.
What is this music, Leo?
What is this, funeral music? What did Jeff do?
Somebody hit him.
This is the saddest music I've ever heard for a game. Okay, is it not working? Oh, there we go. Jane, what do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Okay. Nicolette, anybody?
She looks familiar, but it's escaping me.
Okay. That is Natalie Portman.
Oh,
Natalie
yeah.
Portman. She went to Harvard. She went to Hollywood. Yeah, Harvard. Okay, hands above buzzers. Look at the screen. Name this next grad. He's a funny guy. SNL. Billy Madison.
I know.
Okay. That is, Leo, reveal it. Adam Sandler. Adam
We
Sandler.
share the same birthday.
Do you really?
Yes.
I love that you know Adam Sandler's birthday, but you didn't know Adam Sandler. I love you. Okay. Hands above buzzers. Number 3. Who's this? Hidden behind the graduate.
Oh.
Nicolette.
Sandra Bullock.
No, it is. This is going great. It's Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives.
Who told me that?
She went to Texas A&M. Texas A&M.
You're doing great.
Thank you, Kendall's inspiring our contestants here. Hands above buzzers. Leo, who's this? Hidden Jane!
I can't think of her name, though.
I know her.
Just say Brooke Shields.
Thank you.
Brooke Shields! That's right, it's Brooke Shields! You two are the best.
The worst.
Okay.
She's doing so good.
This is Jeff. See, this is what happens. Jeff produces these games and then takes the day off. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Nicolette.
Oprah Winfrey.
Is it Oprah Winfrey? Yes. Good one.
Woo!
Oprah, by the way, went to Tennessee State University. That's right. Okay. Let's see the next one. Nicolette.
John Legend.
Let's see, is it John Legend? It's John Legend. John went to the University of Pennsylvania. Quality school there, quality school. Here we go. Hands above buzzers. Who's that? Jane!
Close. Something close. No?
No. Nicolette for the win. Not for the win, but for the...
Meryl Streep.
Is it Meryl Streep, Leo? It's Meryl Streep. It's all right. And Meryl Streep went to Vassar. Very fancy. Very. That's why she's Meryl Streep. Hands above buzzers. Leo, next one, please. Okay, this music is killing me. I gotta tell you. You know what this music reminds me of waiting room music. You know what I mean? You're waiting for the test result from the rash. You know what I mean? It's like, anyway.
You're waiting for the right answer.
Exactly. Or Nicolette, you're a host waiting for the right answer. Where the hell are we? Mindy Kaling. That's who that was. Yeah. Mindy Kaling. It's fine. Yeah. Wow. Where did we find that? The Mindy looks fantastic. I love Mindy. That's holy crap. Hands up buzzers. Let's look at the next one. Would anybody like a 60 or a 90-minute massage? Okay, anyway, Nicolette.
Let's try David Spade.
Let's see, is it David Spade? It is Spade. Yeah. I just realized waiting room at a spa is what this music is like. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like a tea and a neck rub.
A tea? Would you like some? Yeah, a neck rub?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like a foot rub? An add-on foot rub, Kendall? Perfect. Here we go. Let's look at the next one.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Thank you, Kendall, for your audio clue. Okay, time's up. That is Emma Watson. Emma Watson. Emma, by the way, went to Brown. Brown, yeah. And I forgot to say, Mindy went to Dartmouth, and Spade went to Arizona State University. Okay, we have one more. Take a look. Who is that? Nicolette?
Gabrielle Union.
Let's see, is it Gabrielle Union? It is,
She's
that's
so
right.
Beautiful.
Well, here comes Schwabi with the gifts. There you go, my love. Today's players, you're both going home with a pair of tickets to see the kickoff to the Summer at the State Fair. That's right. Let me tell you, this thing is so busy. It runs through Sunday. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Thank you, sweetheart. That was great. That was so good. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Welcome back to the show. Friends, time is running out if you want to save some money on at our Jason Show swag store. We just added some new items, including a limited edition Jason Show beach towel, which I just got in the mail. It's really nice. Anyway, and dog stuff too, a dog collar. So right now our vendor is offering 15% off all items, your whole order. But that discount ends at the end of today, which is Friday if this is a rerun. Just use the code JASON15 in all caps when checking out. We put a link on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, or there's a QR code right on your screen. Shoot it right now. I'm going to give you 1 second. Okay, time's up. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. One more thanks to our buddy, she's now family, our JVIP, Stacy from New Brighton. And one of her daughters, just one of them, that's right. It's time for the surprise goodbye. Here we go. You know how this works. I don't know what's in this segment until I read it for the first time right now. Finally, a hospital in Germany is in damage control this morning after a surgery didn't go as planned. According to a German news outlet, a patient was getting his toe amputated when he got a little restless. That's when the surgeon called in a janitor to help hold the guy's leg down and pass surgical instruments. Management knew, where is this going? Management knew something was up when they saw the janitor walking around with bloody gauze. The doctor has been fired.
What?
Okay, there's a couple things here. Number one, Ted is never allowed to pick these stories again.
That was grotesque.
The surgery went okay. The surgery, Ted would like you to know, yeah. Number two, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, our buddy Erin Schwab, she's the Bette Midler of the Twin Cities. Her show Naughty and Nice Spring Edition is at Crooners here in the Metro at 8 on Saturday. 8 on Saturday. Go to Crooners. There we go. And I have to say, Director Leo was right one more time. He always tells Jeff that our games are too hard.
It's true, Jeff.
They're too hard, Jeff. Go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here live on Tuesday. Come on, Kendall, let's go to the 11 a.m. feeding.